Hello, Internet. My name is Sisiv here, along with Sky.
Hi.
And fuck it, we'll do it live.
Yes.
Okay.
We always do it live.
Always live.
There is no time for scripts.
Actually, no, there is time for scripts. We're just incredibly lazy.
Yeah. I'm the main
Okay.
lazy, I think. Maybe not. I don't remember.
No, I think I'm lazier than you are.
Only at times.
No, all the time.
All the time.
I'm always lazy. Actually, no, when at work, I'm not lazy.
I don't want to go... Well, I'm lazy because I don't have a job.
Well, you know what? Go out, find a job, make some money, and then you can be lazy and with some justification.
But I'm still trying to... what the fuck do you call it? I'm still trying to get my education.
Well, get your education, and then go out and get your gerb.
Gerb. I just hope no one takes my gerb.
They didn't take your gerb!
Gerb.
Okay, so we should probably actually get into an actual topic instead of just complaining about jobs.
Yes. The first... I don't know how many minutes it's been. I didn't set up a ticker. Damn it.
Oh God, why?
I need a ticker. Ticker.
I was like,
Internet
let's just go
ticker.
off the Skype call. Let's just go off the Skype call. It says we're about 30 minutes.
But we've been in the call for longer than we've been recording. Shit.
How about we just say we spent like 3 minutes talking about how lazy we are?
I will look up a ticker.
Alright then.
And then I'll find out. No, I don't want to know what tickers are. I want a software.
I was like, I'll just set a stopwatch or something.
I will get a timer on the
I have my
yes.
phone right here with a clock enabled, so...
Should we just scrap this one and then redo it?
No! It's too perfect.
We've gone too far.
No!
We can't. There's no time.
No. Shush. Shut your mouth.
There's no time to restart. We don't do retakes. This is all one take.
Yeah. As we said, fuck it, let's do it live.
Exactly.
So, as I was saying, welcome to the Fildil podcast. I'm Sisiv.
I am Sky. Hello.
Hi. Konnichiwa. Bonjour.
The
Other words that mean hello.
the dragon and the I
Thing.
don't know what. The thing.
The dragon and the indecisive bastard.
Indecisive bastard. Is that
Yeah.
is that where Sisiv comes from?
Yes, exactly.
I knew it!
Oh my God, you figured me out. I gotta go run and hide my family.
Hide the family. Hide everything!
Yes, hide all the incriminating evidence.
I need to find Skeletor.
No, we're not going after Skeletor.
But then I can shout at him and say, He-Man! He-Man!
But, no, Skeletor shouts at He-Man saying, Hey man!
He-Man! He-Man!
He-Man!
He says it too weird. He puts too
I
much
have
emphasis.
I have the power, shut up.
He puts too much emphasis on the space between he and man.
Well, you know what? He's Skeletor. He can do whatever he wants.
It's like Batman fireworks. It's
I am
Batman,
Batman.
not Batman. There's a
Well,
space.
maybe I am Batman.
There's a space between the bat and the man. It's a literal Batman.
We are not professional here.
No, we are not. The furthest from professional. If you came here looking for professionalism,
That should give you a clear enough indication that we have absolutely no idea what we're doing.
Exactly. This is
So-
spur of the moment. As it said, Fildil.
Fuck it, let's do it live.
Exactly.
So yeah, everything is live, and we are complete idiots.
Yeah, most of the time. Sometimes I'm smart when I want to be. And, well, when I remember.
When you remember to be smart.
Exactly, which is not...
I'm gonna write that down on my hand. Remember to be smart.
It came out smirked. Fuck it. It works.
I am so smart. I am so smart. SMRT.
This controller has dust on it.
Oh my God, why are you looking at your controller?
I'm looking at my Steam controller. Because the only thing that I use it to play is Final Fantasy VII. That's it. I bought this thing thinking I was going to use it all the time.
That was your first mistake.
Well, if I buy the Steam Link, then I'll use it more.
I like an Xbox 360 controller or something.
I don't know. I didn't want to have to go out and buy the wired one because the wireless one won't work unless I buy some kind of a thing to make it so it will connect to my computer.
Order it off of Amazon.
But I'm lazy.
Oh my god, stop. Child, please.
I'm lazy. I'm too lazy to go on Amazon.
No, shush.
I had to
I'll
decide.
do it right now.
I had to decide between buying like two different things, and it was either I buy, I think it was a new graphics card, or I buy a webcam, and I went with graphics card
Okay, smart man.
because of fuck it. My old graphics card was workstation, and it was only 1 gig. Now I have a new one that's gaming and 2 gig.
Wow, only 2 gigs.
Yeah, well, I'm not rich. And my grandma bought it for her computer because she needed a new one, but it didn't work on her computer because her computer's dumb and old. It's 11 years old. Or maybe it's 10.
Buy her a laptop or something.
She has a laptop now. She got a new one.
Okay, good.
It's a new HP one, and she did not know that the screen was going to be so big on it because she got a docking station with an even bigger screen. So, yeah.
Wow. Wow, just wow.
I want to buy Halo 2 on the PC.
Okay, go for it.
Or Halo 1 on PC. I don't give a shit. 1 or 2. There's that one map that I heard about, Death Island. And Death Island was basically the Silent Cartographer, but in multiplayer. Fucking awesome.
Well, then go and buy it, child.
But I don't know, I don't have the money.
No,
Holy shit, I can buy it on the original Xbox and it's $44?
It's a collector's item.
Oh. Well, no, there's 47 collectible ones. Like, the collectible ones for... The highest, I think, is $7 for the collectible one.
Wow. Ugh.
It's more expensive for the... Oh my god, it says that it's more expensive for the acceptable one than it is more... And it's not more expensive for the very good condition one.
Oh no.
No, why?
Always yes.
I remember back in the day when we would buy video games on... When you bought PC video games, you bought them in huge fucking cases.
Yes, thank you, Lord Gaben, for creating Steam and freeing us from that stupidity.
I liked the cases, though. The cases were nice. Like the big ones.
No.
Also,
Crazy Lord Gaben. Glorious PC Gaming.
Also, what the fuck is this about fucking Pokemon Moon and Sun?
Yeah, those are the new Pokemon games.
Pokemon Moon makes me think of Pokemon mooning me. So is it just gonna be ass flashing the entire time?
All those years of fan fiction are correct.
Exactly. Finally.
Okay, so you want to talk about Pokemon or you want to talk about something else?
I don't give a shit what we talk about as long as it's something.
All right, so we're gonna have to go to the coin flipping.
Coin flip.
Yep.
Let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you and me. No.
No. Please,
No.
we want to keep this We want to keep this at least somewhat appropriate.
Well, we've said fuck. I don't know how many times.
Well, I mean, we're not gonna talk about having sex with each other because then you two will be like, no.
It's hip to fuck bees, according to a song I heard.
The fuck, bees.
Yeah, it's hip to fuck bees because someone had to change. Had to edit the song.
Someone had to be a rebel.
And had to edit a song and then made it into fuck bees. Bees.
I don't want to fuck a bee.
Well, it depends though. Is the bee human sized or are you bee sized?
Well, I'm assuming.
Granted, it's exactly the same either way.
I'm just going to say this. I have a feeling that the second I tried to put my dick in it, it would sting me and I'd die.
Probably.
I mean, let's face it. If you're the size of the bee, that thing's going straight through your chest, and you're just gonna be like.
Wait a minute. Why do they have hand grips for the 3DS that make it so it's like a controller? Why?
Because people complain about it not being comfortable.
Oh, so it's the same thing like with Mario Party, where they had to give out the fucking gloves.
Yeah.
Because the people were like, no, I have to take my gaming seriously.
I have to be the best.
And it's like, no, don't take your gaming that seriously. If you're going to get hurt by it, don't do it.
Yep.
This is our public service announcement. If you're going to get hurt, don't do it. Just don't.
Never.
PSA, don't do it.
Just don't.
For anything, it's just don't do it. No. No! What if we flip the... Have we flipped the coin? Did we even decide what's going to be for what on coin flip or no?
No.
Oh. Well, we can still flip the coin. It's not going to give us any kind of a idea of anything, but I don't know.
Yep.
At least we can say
so
we...
let's flip a coin for absolutely no reason.
Yeah, at least then we can say we flipped something.
Alright. Hold on a second. I have a coin like over on my... over somewhere.
I'm just imagining...
Entertain them while I'm away.
How do I do this? Revelate. That's the one! That's the one that I want! It's only 20 bucks.
I've returned with a nickel.
It's only 20 bucks. Fire Emblem Revelation. That's the one that I want to buy. I don't want to buy the other ones.
Alright, then go buy it.
Conquest and Fates, because the weird thing is, depending on the game, you pick the...
Okay, I flipped the coin.
Okay. But you pick the...
It's heads.
Depending on which game you pick, that's the side that you pick, isn't it? Like, the side that you pick to side with?
I don't know. You're the one who actually understands Fire Emblem.
Fire Emblem, I think Birthright was the one where you picked the country that you were born in, and Conquest was you picked to side with the country that kidnapped you and where you were raised in. So either you pick Blood or Bonds, or if you pick Revelations, you don't pick either side and you go your own way, because you can go your own way.
You can be anything you want to be.
I hope that doesn't get the VOD muted when we put this on YouTube.
What do you mean?
I hope we don't get muted because I started singing, and I hope we don't get content ID'd. Granted, my singing's shit, so it hopefully no one will notice.
I don't know. I think we could always just use parody as an excuse.
Yeah. But Revelation is the one where you fight the true enemy. Or
Instead
whatever.
of just fighting each other.
Instead, yeah. You get both kingdoms that were going to murder the hell out of each other, get them to make nice, and then all of them fight the big bad, which is a dragon that's ruling a kingdom that only appears in times of peace.
So it's kind of like Skyrim?
Kind of, but it's a little bit different.
Well, Skyrim is amazing.
Skyrim is amazing. If I played Skyrim, all I would do is just kill animals. I'd run around and fight animals.
Don't kill animals.
Well, no. I'd fight them because I like fighting things in games like that. And then they'd be like, you aren't even getting any XP for this. So, it's fun.
I just want to see you play through Skyrim now.
It's like the thing I do when I play through, what the hell do you call it? Through, God, what is it called?
Fallout?
Yeah, and I shoot the crows in New Vegas.
Oh man, I've actually started another playthrough of Fallout 4. I just love it that much.
I've only played Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas because I don't have a computer that can... Well, I might have a computer that can run 4, but 4's too big for my grandma's 1 megabyte a second download speed. It's the same with GTA 5. I want it on PC, but I will not buy it that way through Steam. I will buy it on disc, but I don't want to buy it on disc because I don't want to have to deal with the disc. Because it comes on 7 discs.
Are you serious?
I don't remember if it was 7 or 8.
It's somewhere along those lines.
GTA 5
It's a big freaking
PC
game.
discs. I've never understood what's the difference between disc and disc, like disc with a K and disc with a C.
I don't know. Someone want to do special.
Oh, yep, it is. It's 7 discs.
Jeez.
I think disc refers to like your hard drive disc.
Again, praise the Lord Gaben.
And disc with a C refers to actual discs.
Ah.
You need 65 gigabytes of hard drive space.
Alright. That's easy.
65
easy
gigabytes at the lowest. I still have 100 or I still have like 1 point something terabytes because I bought 1 terabyte drive. Because I couldn't find I couldn't find a 2 terabyte drive. I could only find a 1.5.
Okay. Wait, why are we going with a 2 terabyte?
What?
Why are we going with a 2 terabyte?
2 terabyte hard drive? Because I want big hard drive.
So you're compensating for something, that's what you're saying?
No, because of I have my Xbox 360. No, listen, with my Xbox 360, I never upgraded its hard drive, so I stuck with the 60 gigabyte. I downloaded a few things, and I downloaded one more game with all the DLC that I also had downloaded for things that I got off of a disc or whatever, like the Borderlands 2 then came with the 2 DLCs or 2 of the DLCs. My thing went down to like 12 gigabytes remaining, and then I downloaded Assassin's Creed 2 when it was free, and I never beat it, so then I re-downloaded it to beat it or whatever.
Assassin's Creed 2 was amazing. Why didn't you beat it?
No, that was 5 gigabytes, and then I downloaded Crackdown. That was 6 gigabytes. I was down to megabytes left. No, it wasn't Crackdown 2. It was Crackdown, the original, because I don't remember it being. Dude, Star Citizen is 100 gigabytes.
I know, it's going to be so amazing.
It's going to be so amazing, but still, it's so insane of how big it is. Imagine if they try and send that to retail, like to buy on disc. I don't want to see how big that would be.
I kind of want to buy a, 120 gig SSD when that game comes out.
I want to buy... Well, SSD is different from HDD.
I know that, I know.
Your
faster
hard
load
drive,
times.
your SSD, you would want to put your. From what I remember, isn't SSD people put their operating system on?
Yeah, they put operating system and some games.
I want to do that with mine. I want to get an SSD just to put my operating system on. Then everything else will use on another thing.
I have one that's like a 250 gig that I picked up on sale a few weeks ago, and for some reason it's not letting me put my OS on it.
Oh, maybe it's being weird to... My grandma has... She used to work for HP, but then she got workforce reduced, which kind of sucked. So they made it so then your job's not going away, but you can't work here anymore. It was kind of dumb. She worked there for 23 years, and then they're like, oh yeah, by the way, clear out your shit.
Oh boy.
I would have been pissed. But, she has old stuff from her job or whatever. Before she went to bring in all of her stuff, she had 3 or 4 old printers.
Oh, what? Why? Why would you need that many printers?
Well, no, they were old and she just hadn't brought them in yet. She also had 2 or 3 older laptops. But she has a 250 gigabyte HDD that I could use, and it's the same company that made my hard drive and my computer, the Seagate company or whatever. Because I wanted
Seagate.
I wanted Seagate because of I looked into Seagate and I'm like, hey, they seem nice, and I saw they had one called Barracuda, and I was like, yes, because of that old Heart song Barracuda. Ooh, Barracuda! I love that song.
I went with Seagate because it was slightly cheaper than a Western Digital.
But do you want to know what my old graphics card was?
What?
An NVIDIA Quadro. NVIDIA Quadro 2000. That is workstation quality GPU.
Wow, man.
Which she got out of a workstation that needed to be sized down or whatever. Things need to be taken out, and she was like, whenever they
What's your new GPU?
New GPU was an NVIDIA GeForce. I forget which one.
Also, I'm guessing it's going to be a 950 or a 960.
Not a 9. I think it was 6 something. Hold on. Let me go and grab the box.
Oh my god.
It was a GT. It was the NVIDIA GeForce, I think. Yeah, NVIDIA GeForce GT 610. 2 gigabyte GDDR3.
I will be right back. Very nice, though.
It's got 3D vision!
Mom.
Don't mind the long silences. Never waste a moment. Every moment can become a good moment.
We were all over downtown Scottsdale. rub dirt on it.
Yeah.
Because that's what he always says.
I've never heard him say that.
Oh, really? Oh, it's baseball.
Ah.
And then the best seat in the house, and it's a coach's bucket for baseball.
Yeah.
And then they come in these bags. Isn't that cool?
That's pretty cool.
Have you ever had Zot's candy?
No.
You want to try one?
What is it?
There's this great little store in Old Town Scottsdale. It's old time candy and toys and stuff. You put them in your mouth. The outside's hard candy, and it melts, and then it fizzes in your mouth.
I think I'll pass.
Chico stick?
I don't know.
Oh shoot! I can't believe they melted. Well, you can't have these now. I gotta go put them in the fridge. Okay, I'll let you go back to what you're doing. Sorry, I interrupted you.
Okay.
Anyway, so we got Dad's birthday.
Alright.
Taken care of.
Alright.
Well, at least I do. I don't know what you and your brother do. Love you. Lulu, you want to go with me? I'll take that as a no.
I think it's comfortable. Love you.
Love you too, baby.
I'm back. Sorry about that.
I think once we start to step away from something or whatever, we might need to mute ourselves at some point.
Yeah, I really should have done that.
Although when I went to go grab the card because I had taken my headset off, and then I went and grabbed it and I said what it was, and then I am like, shit, now I need to go put this back in the box that it was in. So I tried to throw it in and I completely missed, and I'm like, shit, I gotta take it off. So I took it off and I'm like, don't mind the long silences. We never waste a moment. Every moment can become a great moment.
We are greatness.
I had to yell at the people who will be listening to this. We should put a warning that there are random points where it gets really loud.
Or really quiet.
Exactly. Oh my god, that reminds me. I went to Office Depot with my grandma the other weekend because she wanted to go out and buy some stuff, like for all of her unemployment stuff. And the desks that they had there weren't the best quality of desks, but for like $100 or $200.
I know exactly what you mean. That's why I ended up going to IKEA when I got my desk.
Well, do you want to know what kind of desk this is here that I'm on right now?
What?
It's a very, very old desk that has 2 spots for, like, 2 people to work side by side.
Yeah.
And, well, it's a little bit weird.
Yeah.
It's one of those ones that has, like, the hutch on the back or whatever.
I see.
With all the shelves, and it's just, we had to move around the shelves just to put the monitors on top of each other, which there's one thing I don't like about having dual monitors and not having them running side by side.
I know exactly what you mean.
The moving to the left or right to then go to the other one, it's annoying sometimes.
I know exactly what you mean, man. Like, I used to have dual monitors kind of set up like that.
Oh, do you know what I found out that they have at an airfield near here?
What?
They have, at an airfield that's near where I live, they have a thing called Discovery Flights. Do you know what Discovery Flights are?
I feel like I should.
Discovery Flights are basically, you go up with an FAA certified instructor. They take you up in the plane, and you get to fly at one point.
Oh, I've done that before.
For $75! Or no, it was $70 for just you for 30 minutes, and $95 for you and 2 friends to come along in the back for 30 minutes. And then you can get longer ones or whatever if you want.
I'll give you something longer.
Dude, at my house, we need to buy a new fucking thing. We need to buy a new router, because of our router is shit.
So what else is new?
Well, no, our router, we have not upgraded since, like, 2003, 4-ish. We have kept the same one for so long. And I always got shitty reception for the router in my room because the router's in the back part of the house on the 1st floor. My room's in the front of the house on the 2nd floor.
Oh my god.
Granted, our house is more of a square, but still, I got like 1 to no connection.
So it's a square?
Basically. Then, what we bought was one of those range extenders.
And no, yes, that was crap too.
No, the one that you just plug in. The thing is that our Wi-Fi router is kind of, since it's shitty, it connects weird with our range extender, so there are the points where the range extender can't connect to it, but it's still broadcasting, like it has the signal, because it has the SSD or SSID and shit like that. It has all that shit that it needs, but it just can't get the it can't get the internet signal because of our thing sometimes goes to where it won't have internet sending out of it, but it will still broadcast like it has a Wi-Fi signal. But no internet's going through the router, which then causes everything to stop working that requires internet, and my sister get really pissed because of my sister and I. Well, I have a really shitty phone. It's the ZTE Z667.
Yes.
From AT&T, the really shitty Go phone, which only has 300 megabytes of data. My sister's on a phone plan with her dad, who was my stepdad. So she's on a phone plan with him. They share 6 gigabytes.
Wow.
My mom, my current stepdad, and my grandma, since she used to work at HP, she got an employee discount. And the 3 of them, since they were the first 3 on there, and they were the first 3 they were the originals who were brought onto the plan. They got unlimited data.
Lucky.
She brings on my grandpa onto there. And she gets him, like, the flip phone, so then because he hasn't had a cell phone in, like, forever. I don't even know if he's ever had a cell phone. And he gets a flip phone. Then he gets an iPhone 4, no, he got a 5C. He had a 4.
He had a
3G. And then he upgraded to a 5C. And that one, he had to have a data connection, or he had to have data. So then they got him 2 gigabytes. I went with the cheapest one because
why would you get 2 gigabytes if you just need to have it to have it? Why not?
He doesn't just need to have it to have it. He also sometimes plays games and shit on it, because they have slots games and shit like that.
So your grandpa's a gambler, man. I see.
Sometimes they sometimes go up to the casino
all the time.
Not all the time. They play the slots game so they don't have to spend any actual money. It's a lot cheaper. Then I don't lose any money. If I go up and go to Vegas or go to the casino, I won't lose money if I'm using this. But so they got that. They got that, and then I got the cheap one with only 300 megabytes, which sucks, but and it's a phone that doesn't. It's supposed to have 4 gigabytes of storage, but apparently 3 gigabytes of that 4 is taken up by the fucking operating system on the phone.
Wow.
Pisses me off. I have an SD card in the phone. Well, I have a micro SD card in the phone. Micro SD card, though, I can't save anything else onto it. All I can save is, fucking songs and movies and stuff like that. I can't save any apps or anything on there. Nothing like that.
Man up.
Bullshit. I want to get a new one, but I have to get money first. I have to get a job to be able to pay for it. Though, have you heard of those the SanDisk Connect wireless memory sticks?
Yeah, I heard.
The flash drives? I want one so badly.
Okay.
Because of, I like having everything wireless.
Wireless is nice, except when you actually need it to connect properly.
Well, yeah. That's why I kind of like the idea of putting on the what do you call it? The micro SD cards or whatever. I prefer to use those kind of things. That's why I prefer anything besides Apple devices. I prefer Android and shit like that.
Oh, ow, my heart.
Why? Do you prefer Apple?
I prefer it mostly just because I find it easier to do music and stuff like that with.
It can be, but the thing is, though, the only thing that sucks with Apple is the fact that you can't exactly you can't exactly change much, I'd say.
I do know what you mean by that.
It's not as configurable as an Android thing can be. You can get an Android and you can request root access to your phone, and if you request root access, that means then you can move apps onto a SD card. Onto a micro SD card.
Right.
I still have not done that because of I don't know if I'm going to be keeping this phone for very long. But if I could do that, I would totally fucking do that. Move all of my shit over onto it, and then I'd be able to have so many. I'd be able to have so many apps. I'd be able to finally have fucking Fallout Shelter. Granted, I could.
No, don't. Fallout Shelter is not as much fun as you think it is.
Well, I know it's not that much fun, but I like those kind of games though.
And also, kind of speaking of that, there's actually a SanDisk device called the iExpand.
There is.
And it's basically like a flash drive for your iPhone.
Expand Dong?
No, expand.
Well,
just
when you say expand, I immediately thought expand Dong.
Expand my dong child.
How about expand Dong? I have a 24-inch monitor and then a 18-inch. I had an 18 and 19, but the thing is, my grandma's computer only works with a her computer, since it's so old, it only has a blue connector.
Yeah.
And we only have 2 monitors that have blue. And I was going to keep the 19-inch one, but the 19-inch one, when they put the stand in, they made it so it perfectly blocks you being able to plug in the white connector.
I see.
Which kind of pissed me off. So then she kept the 19, and we played musical monitors a bit and played musical chords. But, you know, it works.
Ugh.
I was originally going to get for my computer I was originally going to get Windows 7 because I didn't want to get Windows 8 because I like Windows 8 for touchscreen, not for anything else. Because
Windows 10 for the win.
Windows 10. Well, I don't want to upgrade yet because I have a bunch of games that are old on my Steam account, and that means then I have to go through and make it so they will run in compatibility mode. Like San Andreas wouldn't do it automatically.
You're acting like that's such a bad thing to do.
Well, then I have to go through because I have a lot of old games. Most of my games aren't very new. I have Star Wars Battlefront 2. Let's go through all my old games. The original Counter-Strike and Counter-Strike Condition Zero. Counter-Strike Source, not too old. It's more new. Final Fantasy VII. Grand Theft Auto 3, San Andreas, and Vice City. Half-Life Deathmatch Source and Blue Shift Opposing Force and Half-Life Source. And
Half-Life. I got Half-Life to run on Windows 10.
Well,
like without doing anything.
that might be one that works because of it's a first-party Valve title. If it's a third-party thing, it's a bit more difficult, I think, for it to do it.
Valve is just amazing.
It worked with all the other ones.
Praise the Lord, Gaben.
It worked with all the other ones, but then as soon as I got San Andreas and put it on this computer, it was like, why? But the funny thing is, my NVIDIA thing, it has that GeForce experience that came with it.
Yeah.
And I can open it up, and then I can get it to let me, I can have it so it will make the optimal settings for games, but it's only for games that are, compatible with it. And I didn't turn down my system sound. No, I did turn down my system sounds. I turned on my system sounds because there's a random thing that pops up that says there was a problem with the run DLL or whatever. And I'm like, I don't know what this is on my computer. It's just popping up and randomly doing things. I got kind of scared about it. So I'm like, I'm just going to keep saying I don't give a shit about this. But I have that problem with it. So I turned on system sounds. So that won't pop up in these recordings, hopefully.
Hopefully.
Knowing my luck, it will, and it will be as loud as possible. We've been going for 30 minutes.
Also, this AMD for the win. I love AMD.
AMD, I go between the two usually.
I just love Mantle. I think it's really good.
Okay, so then, oh my god, this is funny. It works to do this NVIDIA GeForce Experience.
Yeah.
Works with Counter-Strike 1.6, the original Counter-Strike.
That's amazing.
It optimizes it. It will optimize it for me. Wow, that's fucking crazy.
That's amazing.
Counter-Strike Source, of course, because it's newer. Kerbal Space Program, San Andreas, Metro 2033, the redos of both of them. I bought those for $7.
I have not made it through like a Metro game yet. I started 2033 and then I just haven't been able to like get myself into it.
I went through because I wanted to. I played the games first though, and then I wanted to get my you know what? I wanted to get my fucking what do you call it? The actual like I wanted to get the book because I wanted to see what the book was like. I got the book. I have not been able to get very far in it. Also, I tried downloading World of Warships, and I noticed how big of a file it was and how long it would take for me to download, and I'm like, fuck it.
Screw it, you don't care.
Yeah, fuck it for now. Maybe if I move my computer to my house where there's a bit faster of an internet connection, I might. But the only thing is, my internet connection at my house it's fast. Well, it's faster. But it's well, it's not very stable. It's much more it's fast, but not, it like will crash sometimes.
I know what you mean.
Like as I said before, it kills itself. So I have my computer. It's the GT610 for the GPU. The CPU is an AMD Athlon X4 760K quad core processor and 8 gigs of RAM.
Budget as hell, man.
Budget as hell for what I have.
Yeah.
Well, I bought all of some of the stuff, like my old GPU, my Quadro, and the GPU that I had before that was free from a friend. Like, the friend gave me the old one, and then my grandma gave me the Quadro. Monitors, didn't have to buy them because I got them from my grandma. What else? I had to buy a Windows 8.1. So that was like $100 extra that I paid. That I worked off, because my grandma bought it for me, but I worked it off for her. And all my other shit was included in the cost. And so I bought this at like under $400 I spent on this computer. And I've slowly upgraded it without having to usually buy anything for it.
Wow, man.
It's nice.
I honestly kind of like spend like a couple $1,000 on a computer just so I can like have all that stuff to touch.
I would buy more stuff for my computer, but I don't know. I don't want to. It works for what I have.
I'd buy like a really high-end graphics card just so I can be like, yes, I have this. I've owned this at some point in my life.
Though with you, what is your GPU at, like the size or whatever?
Mine, it's a pretty decent sized card.
How big? How size?
I'm not sure the exact measurements.
Why don't you go to your what do you call it? Your fucking what do you call it? The device manager or whatever. Then you can see. Or no, you're on Windows 10. I don't know how to. Well, Windows 10 works with device manager too. Does it? From what I remember, it does.
I mean, are you talking like actual measurements or
not like measurements, like size, like how big, as in the what
the VRAM?
Yeah.
Oh, it's 3 gigs.
So you have one more than me.
Yep.
Let me see what everything that's connected to my computer is.
That's also the only reason I went with a like. Well, no, that's not really the only reason, but I was kind of looking at this in the 960. I'm kind of like, okay, both have pretty good things, but I do want more VRAM.
So wait a minute, are you running a 64-bit or 32?
I'm running 64-bit.
Thank God.
Why?
Because I don't like people who run 32 bits, because of most of the things don't really. Granted, 32 or 64-bit, the main thing, other than wanting more, play better video games on it, the main thing that it isn't from what I remember, the main thing for the video or for a 64-bit processor versus 32-bit, the big thing about it is you can handle more than 4 gigs of RAM. Like that.
Yeah, I have 8 gigs.
That was the thing that people were talking about. Like, that was the thing that a lot of people were talking about when Apple decided to update the iPhone to have a 64-bit processor instead of 32-bit. That they could then just have more RAM in the thing.
Yeah, I'm at 8 gigs of RAM.
I have 8, but I only have 2, or not 2 gigs usable. I only have like 7.96 usable.
I'm not sure what my usable ones are.
Do you all know what monitors I have?
Is that really all we're going to talk about?
I don't know. Now we got into computer stuff. What else should we talk about?
We can talk about games.
Oh shit! I just noticed my thing on my thing is telling me how long we've been recording. It's been 39 minutes. I don't even need to have a timer up.
Nice.
I'm dumb.
Well, I mean, I have my stopwatch going, and it says that we're at 37 minutes, so only 2 behind.
Mine also was at 37 minutes. It said.
But I thought you said it was at 39.
Well, no, my stopwatch was on on Chrome. The thing here is 39.
All right.
So what else should we talk about?
I don't know.
I also want to say, read any good books?
I've been reading 1984 for class. That's about it.
I love 1984 because there's so many parallels to like current times.
Yep.
And his whole thing with, like, the helicopters and the bombs, the rocket bombs and all that shit.
Atom bomb, baby.
And the flat screen things they have for the telescreens.
The telescreens, yeah.
I fucking love the telescreens. How far are you
Well,
in the book?
I just got to the part where he meets like the girl, and then they have sex out in that one area where the telescreens can't see them.
They have relations.
No, we aren't politically correct.
I like saying it like that. It's like, now they had relations.
I can just imagine like a small kid like come up to him and be like, "What are relations?" Like,
well, there's
like,
a few things for relations. I don't know which one you want to know about, kid. I just noticed something. All of my things in my bookmarks bar for the shit I want to buy is all drawing tablets.
Oh my god.
Because I had one I was gonna buy that was cheap, and then I noticed that it was no longer available to purchase. And I'm like, God damn it!
Which one was that?
One of the Wacom ones. I just noticed something.
What?
There is a Wacom Intuos Pen Small tablet. It's a refurbished one. It's certified refurbished, but it's certified refurbished from Wacom though, so it's from the company that made it. And it includes
I say go for it.
all the original accessories plus a 1-year warranty. The active area is 6 by 3.7 inches. 3 replacement nibs are included, and it is only $60 with free shipping. Originally, it's $80. I don't have the money for it though.
Oh, sad face, sad day.
Yeah, sad. Oh well.
Yep.
That's still a good price. I can get the pen and touch one for $70 when it's usually $100. Which is another.
I honestly just can't use my iPad.
Wait, what iPad? Wait, you can use your iPad for this?
I have a Mini 3.
Really?
Yeah.
You lucky bastard! I have an iPad, but I have like the iPad 2.
The iPad 2 is not that bad.
I think it was the iPad 2. I don't remember which one it was, but it was one of the older ones. But do you know what sucks about it?
What?
So my mom let my brother use it, and before my brother started using it, my brother's 4 by the way, and we just let him use it because no one else used it, and it kept him occupied. Before he started using it, there was a crack right near where the webcam was, or right near where the camera was, the front-facing camera.
I guess he just took it and he was like,
no,
nope.
This was before he ever got near it. But there was a crack that ran next to it, like in like a little divot, and then as he started using it, well, he dropped it a lot. He dropped it enough to the point where the bottom part of the screen near the home button, it does not register touches.
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm. So I will not use that, if I could even use that as a drawing tablet. That, and I'm not very good at drawing.
No, shush, you're good.
I'm not.
You are.
I'm only good when it comes to pencils, and even then.
You're great. You're great. Shut up. I dropped my stylus. End of the world.
I just noticed I got a message from someone, and they were like, I told them that I told them I was recording a show. And they're like, then they do like the 1 O, or the big O, then the small O for the eyes. I never understood that emoticon or that face. It's like, why?
People just do it.
Ah, refreshing soda pop. Sody pop. I love saying it like that.
Sody pop.
Yeah, sody pop.
You want to know something that I've noticed?
What?
Like, Dark Souls 2 never wants to work when I'm in a Skype call.
Dark Souls 2. Am I thinking of the
Wait,
right
it's actually
thing?
working. Oh my god.
Wait a minute. What was Dark Souls? I forget what was Dark Souls again? Is that the one that's like the basically torture yourself with how hard it is?
Yes. It's really amazing.
That's the one. That was the one with the you have to sit like you save at campfires.
Yeah.
And then Dark Souls 2, and then Dark Souls 3 is coming out soon, apparently.
Yes, I want so badly. Also, my dog wants out. Entertain the audience for a second.
I will try. No promises. How will I entertain all these people?
I'm back, baby.
I was just like, how will I entertain all these people? There's so much. They have so much expectations for me.
I don't think they have any expectations after like our first like 3 minutes.
Probably they had. They heard the name and they were like, no, there is no good expectations for this.
No,
What's that noise in the background?
I think it might be Dark Souls.
Oh, I was gonna say, all I hear is like a whoa, 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 whoa.
I was like, where is the audio?
And
Music
I was
volume.
like, what is this noise?
There we go. Alright, all volume is off.
I still hear. I think that's like a fan or something.
That's like my computer.
My computer only has one main fan, and that's the one that came with it, which I am using a case that is no longer for sale.
Oh no.
Deep Cool Tesseract.
Oh, I had one of those.
I like it because it has like the blue vents on the front to pull in the air from the fan in the back.
I had the white one. Then I bought a liquid cooler, and it would not fit in the case,
Oh,
so I had to
Jesus.
buy a new one.
I would have hated
What?
that. The not
And
fitting
then
in the
I
case.
bought a new one.
New one.
I
Yeah.
bought a new case, and I love it.
Oh, have you heard? There is a case that Deep Cool has made, and it's the Tri-Stellar case. Have you heard of this case?
I haven't.
Look it up. The Tri-Stellar Deep Cool. It's weird because of it's like a weird like. What would the shape be? You know the it's like a star, but with the two points that go diagonally upwards removed. And the remaining 3 are like compartments for different things. Like one's for your graphics, one's for your motherboard, one's for your other stuff. I think.
I feel like I should know about this, but I really don't.
I forget how old it is as a case, like how long it's been out on the market, but
I don't know.
why can't I remember things?
Because something in life hates you.
Ah, my brain's dumb.
No one's brain is dumb. Their brains just hate them.
I'm going to tell my friend who said they wanted a link to it when it's done being loaded. I'm going to tell them, warning, have low expectations for this episode.
That should be the name of our first... That should be like the name of this when it goes on YouTube. Warning, have low expectations.
Or lower your expectations for this one.
Oh, yeah. We should just retroactively rename this Lower Your Expectations. And now we're going into another awkward
It's
silence.
because we have no... now I'm telling them why, because they're like, aw, and I'm like, it's because we have no idea how to do this.
We need Glowbutt.
Yes! We could do multiple episodes in one day to possibly bring in more people, but we could also just do like episodes every Friday or episodes every Saturday, not Friday. Jesus, I was like Saturday. No,
I don't.
Friday, no.
I work on Fridays.
exactly. Now I'm telling another person what I'm doing. I immediately said, "Guess what?" And
You're
they're
very
like,
popular.
and then they said, "What?"
You're popular.
I'm gonna tell them I'm doing a Purd cursed. Purd cursed. What's a Purd cursed? I don't know.
You're doing a purd curse. Hi, my name is Sky, and welcome to the Purd Curse.
It will be my separate podcast, the Purd cursed.
Lower your expectations even more, people.
Exactly. If I do something on my own, You will have the lowest of the expectations for it.
Now I just want to see a gaming channel from you.
Oh God. Oh,
Hey guys,
do you
welcome back
know?
to Sky Gaming.
Do you know who I Am Wildcat is?
Yes,
I
dude,
Am
I love him.
Wildcat. Do you remember when they were playing zombies and they did the "That's a toilet"?
Yes, I
Just
love that.
have a
The
fucking
video was so
channel.
funny.
To have a channel, it's called "That's a toilet."
Someone actually did it.
YouTube.com/. I've seen it, and I almost want to buy it. I almost want to take that from that person.
You want to take the channel name, That's a Toilet.
Exactly. So then I can do that exact same thing. That's a toilet.
Hashtag That's a Toilet.
Oh, that's what it is. It has. Now I see. It has its own. Like there's separate air duct systems for each for the tristellar thing. It's separate air systems or separate systems for where the motherboard goes, where the GPU goes, and where the everything else goes. So in its aluminum shell, it has the whole case becomes remarkably sturdy and is connected by PCIe in the central of the V shapes. And motherboard cabinets support mini ITX motherboard with either Intel or AMD base, low profile up to 85mm CPU air fan,
Go AMD.
and 120mm radiator, PSU cabin, 2 hot plug and SATA ports. So basically, it's like it's like what the new when the Mac Pro came out, how it's the tiny little trash can.
Oh yeah.
Which I always called it the trash computer.
Well, it's a Mac, so.
Well, Macs aren't too bad sometimes.
Shots fired.
They can be good. I don't always like it.
I've never liked Macs because I'm, like, so far in the Windows camp.
I have been in the Windows camp for a long time. It's also because of the fact that Macs, I don't like them because of, they may be more user-friendly, but they're not as,
I've always
not all
found,
games run on them, is the thing.
Well, yeah, I mean...
It's a Mac.
No, like, I remember, like, the first time I tried to use a Mac OS, I had no idea what I was doing. I, like, almost cried.
I remember... when I went through school, first they had us learn on PCs. Then they moved us to Macs. Then they moved us to PCs once we got into... So then, here's how it goes. Elementary school, PCs. And granted, I did switch school districts a few times.
Okay.
So I went from one school district that was all PCs, then to another school district that was PCs for one part, and then Macs for the rest. And then I went to another one that was Macs for middle school.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I went to high school, we went with PCs. But the thing that was stupid with the high school one was we spent like the most of the first semester on keyboarding. When it's like, these people should have already been in tech classes where they learned keyboarding. Why are we going through and reteaching keyboarding?
Because reasons.
Oh, true.
Oh, thank God I'm at a bonfire.
They needed to see if people could actually type well, but I could. Oh God, the one thing that I hated about my tech class was the fact that the teacher would walk around and she would notice and she would see and she would tell you, even if your eyes flicked down for a second to look at the keys, she'd be like, no, stay looking at the front. And I'm like, no, what I do is I occasionally will flick down to look at the keys. It allows me to go.
I kind of what you mean.
It allows me to go much faster. For other people, it might be different, but for me, no.
Like, I sometimes have to, like, look down at the keys because, like, I'm just, like, in such an awkward position to type.
The only reason I usually don't is because I remember where the keys are most of the time. Because of just look for the F and J, F and J, F and J, and F and J, and F and J.
Yeah, I mean, I know that.
Love those little nubs.
Oh my God, people are actually texting me. I feel so happy.
Someone texted me, my friend, who I consider a sister, texted me. I'm like, no. Well, I told them that I'm going to be recording, so try not to text me as much unless it's an emergency.
That's
And
that's
I haven't gotten
the
anything.
number one thing you don't do is tell people, hey, don't text me.
I know. I tell them don't text me unless it's an emergency.
Oh no. You just don't like say that you're doing anything.
Well, yeah. If you don't tell them why not text you, they'll be pissy.
Well, I mean, if you tell them like, no, I'm trying to record something, then they're just gonna like text you just to like spite you.
Yeah, they're gonna text you to spite you, or they're gonna text you to try and be on the recording.
I mean, we need all the help we can get, so.
Yeah, I've told a few friends that I've been telling a few friends they might want to that I might want them to come on, and one of my friends who I told the one that wanted to see it, said that I said that it shall be fun and anyone who wants to appear as a guest can, and they said they might grace us with their presence and
Please
probably
do.
drop a bunch of F-bombs and get us in trouble. I'm like, eh.
I mean, let's face it, we said worse things
Yeah.
so far.
And I mean, come on. The kids these days, they love the F-bomb. It makes them laugh. I don't know why, but everyone laughs at it.
I was in my astronomy class. We're watching like, have you ever heard of October Sky?
I think I have.
Well, we're watching that, and it's like they start swearing, and my astronomy teacher acts like most of juniors and seniors in high school haven't heard those words before.
Yeah. Which is what I don't get. When you're in, like, a senior class, why do they make it so then you still have to have a permission slip if everyone's 18 in the class to watch something that is, like, a PG-13?
I know, man.
Granted, it's because of the bureaucracy and you know what, what's the word, the regulations.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, here's the thing. Like, I'm taking a college English class. My professor, he says, "Look, you guys are like 18. You can do this all on your own.
Probably.
You don't need your parents' signature."
Exactly.
Oh man, my fan is like heating up
Jesus.
so badly. Yeah, can you hear that?
Yeah.
Stop playing Dark Souls after I kill this thing. That's the thing I don't like. Like, I set it to quiet mode, which is more than enough to keep like everything I need cool.
Mm.
And then it just like goes like, "Hey, I know you want to be quiet, but Fusrota."
That would be the best thing ever, like walk into a room and just be like, Fus Roda! And the person actually goes flying. I'd be like, yay,
Oh my god! Finally, the thing is dead.
I am the Dragonborn.
I'm the Dovahkiin. Oh crap! That was a mistake. That was a big mistake.
This episode will have random silences. That's what we should also put on the thing in the description. This episode, warning, this episode has random silences.
Okay.
And very loud computer fan.
I'm signing out of Dark Souls right now. Okay.
And a very loud fan at,
God, this is just obnoxious.
50-something minutes?
This is just like obnoxious right now.
And a very loud fan at, like, 50...
Okay, Dark Souls is done.
4 minutes?
Okay, can you still hear it?
I heard it go like... I hear the fan, and it sounds like it's dying. It's like...
It's actually quiet right now. Yay.
Now I hear... Oh my god, it sounds like that sound from Toy Story 2. When with the holo projector of the battery.
What?
Have you ever seen Toy Story 2?
I've seen Toy Story 2, I just have no idea what you're talking about.
With the battery thing in Zurg's evil lair in the video game portion of it that actually made you think it was in... Like, it was actually part of the Toy Story 2 movie.
Kind of.
I hope that the next episode will be better when we record this again.
Yeah, I'll actually know not to play Dark Souls 2.
I'm just gonna tell people, oh well, it's endearing. Or no, it shows that we aren't sellouts.
It shows that we are not professional.
It shows that we aren't sellouts or professionals.
We're nothing.
We aren't sellouts or professionals.
I actually
Yet.
might move my PC like under the desk now.
Where is your PC?
It's on top of my desk.
Why?
Because there's a side panel window and it looks beautiful.
Oh.
Okay.
I put mine down on the ground because of, well, my case, it's weird because of, where is your power supply mounted on your computer?
Mine's in the bottom.
Mine is bottom too, and mine has the thing on the bottom that has like the vent for it on the bottom that like brings in a little, it lets the hot air go out through the bottom.
Yeah.
It's got little legs on it too. It's got little stubby legs.
The stubby legs.
I wonder, when we edit this, what music will I be adding from the YouTube video editor?
I don't know, man.
I don't think I will add anything. We'll have no editing on this.
Yeah, I mean, no, we gotta make people believe that we're doing it live.
Exactly.
I mean, actually, that illusion's just got ruined now.
Wait, what?
That illusion's got ruined now. Yeah.
Well, we might actually be able to do this, like... We might be able to do a thing where we do, what the hell do you call it? Fucking...
Ugh. Twitch?
No, not Twitch, but, like, we might be able to do a thing where it's just, like, the most that we do is just add in, like, music at the beginning and end.
Hmm.
I don't know. When should we end this?
Well, what's your...
My
What's your
time is
time
at,
saying?
1 hour and 1 minute.
Alright, well, I mean, we agreed like an hour or two, right?
Yeah.
How about we just end it after an hour?
Yeah. Let's just end it now, and then maybe they'll get another episode today. Maybe not. We might be lazy.
Who knows?
I might see.
We'll probably be lazy.
Yeah, I might see. Maybe if I can get someone else to pop in on it, then maybe I will. But if not,
Yeah,
no.
someone else to like help us with the awkward silences.
Yes.
Alright, well, thank you all for watching this.
Thank you for watching
This monstrosity.
this piddling, terrible podcast.
Thank you for watching the first steps.
The first steps to being good, I guess. Maybe I don't know.
No. This is the first steps to just being okay.
Yeah, true. We are only okay. We are not good.
Yeah. But we're trying, people. We're trying.
We are trying.
Alright.
I'm gonna see if I can find out where the hell this thing is, though, in my settings.
Alright.
All right.
Do you know how to turn it off, at least?
Yes. All I need to do is just press stop recording.
Alright, well, thank you.
This is the end of the show.
We apologize for any ears that we have offended.
Yes, and we apologize for the shittiness.
Bye.
Well, we don't apologize for that. We can't say sorry.
Unapologetic.
Unapologetic. You have to just keep digging the hole.
You gotta dig through the crap to
Put
find
that
the gold.
shit all over you.
Dig through the crap to find the gold.
There is no gold. There's only less
There's
bad
like copper.
crap.
There's copper.
There's less bad crap.
Eventually it'll turn into copper.
Eventually. If you go for like an hour or two.
Alright.
I don't think anyone will ever make it to the very end of this.
We can pray.
Alright then. That is the end.
Bye.
Bye, peoples.